I just want to be transparent on what I'm taking, right? So I'm taking Qualia Magnesium, I'm taking NAD+. I feel better when I take magnesium. If you were a supplement person, if you wanted to try some of their products, they'll give you 15% off. At the end of the day, I trust these guys. Survive. I always wanted to find out, would I make it? Would I die out in the desert or could I make it?
I think it is showing how Spartan should be.
Doing the impossible here.
Spartan encourages people to do hard things, and that includes our own team. In 2020, we put this theory to the test by challenging our team with one of the hardest endurance races they had ever had to organize. This is the story of Spartan's first international world champs held in the Liwa Desert in Abu Dhabi.
The World Championship is a celebration of extreme athletic achievement. It's the best competition around. I mean, you've got some of the fittest men and women in the entire world running through the desert.
And welcome out here to the opening ceremony of this, the Spartan 2021 World Championships, presented and hosted by the Abu Dhabi Sports Council. We're about 30 minutes out from kicking off the opening ceremonies with some of our premier elite athletes participating in this World Championship here in Abu Dhabi today.
I don't think anybody really has an advantage out here, so it's all just going to come down to like who's the fittest and who's ready to just crush themselves in the most painful way possible.
It's going to be tough. This might be one of the toughest races I've run ever, but new challenge, that's what we're here for.
I would now like to ask each and every one of you to please enter the starting corral. Let's get this going, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Our 2021 elite competitors entering the starting zone.
And the racers are off, and as you can see, we are in the heart of the Liwa Desert. Gigantic marine dune off to the side. Athletes will hit that multiple times, but first, a long run through a variety of rolling hills, varieties of different levels of sand. We have deep sand, we've got some of the harder packed sand, but a lot of that deep sand is going to play a huge factor in how difficult this race is about to be.
Please enter the starting corral. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our female elite competitors 2021 Spartan World Championship.
And your racers are off, and again, we've talked about our ideal contenders in this race. You have Lindsay Webster. In the European side, look for Alyssa Petrova out of Russia, strong contender. This is some more of the harder packed area right here, and still it's like running on the beach. When we get into the deeper stuff, that's where it gets really hard. And that's Ryan Atkins, right out to the lead. Ryan Atkins is through the monkey bars.
Nice, boys.
As they're now at vertical cargo. And after vertical cargo, they're gonna hit the first bigger incline of this race. They'll climb a couple hundred feet through some of the deeper sand. It'll start harder packed, and then it's gonna get a little bit softer and a little bit deeper. They're gonna lose some of that efficiency.
On the way back in after the first loop, I felt like I had a good stride, I was catching, felt really comfortable. Then hit the spear, there was like a big gap between water stations, and I just started to lose it. My legs just gave up, they were just empty. So.
This is one of the flattest, fastest portions of the course. It's hard pack here. They can get out and roll a little bit. But right when they get to the end of this stretch is a steep, long, deep sand climb.
So Lindsay Webster in first, Alyssa Petrova in second. Miriam Bissett is now in fourth, but it is still a tight pack right now.
And we see a little mistake here, a little snafu. Atkins has grabbed a women's bag. He's got to go back for a men's bag. And that has opened the door for Basilico right here to get back into the race. Can he carry with Atkins, who is so strong on the carries? But look at that, running stride unaffected.
Seeing the athletes here, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable what we get to do. I want to see who wins these damn events. Pumped. I'm pumped.
It is finally race day, and things are looking good for both Ryan Atkins and Lindsey Webster. But the race is still wide open, and anything can happen. Find out who is crowned the male and female champion in our final episode of Spartans the Hard Way.
I think it is showing how Spartan should be.
I've talked to a few people. They all say this is the most brutal course they've ever done.
Ryan Atkins can claim this elusive title. He's been seeking it for years.
So we have a battle for that 1-2 spot. It still is any woman's race.
Lindsey Webster is on the verge of a third world title.
Wow, it was great. Great race and great finish.
There is something special about the desert.
This is probably one of the toughest courses we've put on here at Spartan.